All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
And they're letting him hear it. And they are letting him hear it. Matt Fitzpatrick leaves it 1 inch short on 16. I want to watch this last hole, definitely 17, as I do the stream down on my phone, get real time feedback. But quick talking about, I guess we'll start off with the week-long sweats. Like Matt Fitz, in for a great start, in for a great weekend sweat, 7 under right now. Fine spot. Everything is live, and I'll get to what I think is live. But dude made nothing today. Made not everything yesterday. He hit it well yesterday. Making nothing today. Still hitting it well. 7 under. Let's get 17. But we're live. Sorry for that introduction. It's just, these showdown sweats, these just golf sweats. We're back. Like, it feels good to have something to sweat. And Fitzy by an inch on 16, back-to-back days. Nonetheless, we are here. And the first thing I want to talk about is PGA Tour Instagram. Go on their Instagram. You'll see my name in the comments. And it was talking about Rio's round. Ryo Hisatsune shot, 63. They posted the stretch from hole, 13 or 12 to 17, where he made all those birdies. And I commented with the water ball, because he rinsed it on 17, got with the driver, got up and down, chipped in for birdie. And everyone's like, no, he didn't have a water ball. He made birdie. No, he didn't have a water ball. If it was in the water, it would have been for par. I can't believe these people are serious. So you guys are ball knowers. Go on PGA Tour's Instagram. Shoot me a follow while you're there. I'll follow you back. And just look what they're saying. It's because it's peak comedy that these guys are just saying that Rio didn't go in the water on 17, even though he did. Okay, that is the introduction. Let's talk about the golf that we saw today. Round 2 showdown. Core play. Siwoo Kim. How about it? 9 under round today, 73-62. Ryo Hisatsune, 8 under, 63. Hideki, and I'm not going to pronounce how to say this rookie's name. I'm just not going to do it. If someone can give me like a pronunciation guide on old Sudarshan, I guess I'll try. Sudarshan Yelamajaro. Sudarshan Yelamajaru. Old Sudarshan. Nonetheless, Sudarshan did not have a round that we would have predicted. He was all putter today, while Hideki Matsuyama and other guys had kind of the profiles that we were looking for. Like Siwoo was first in driving accuracy the last time I checked. Hideki Matsuyama was top 20 in driving accuracy. Minwoo was our bomber of the day. And I also had Minwoo in our plays too. And I said one guy is going to bomb it all the way around and get hot. And luckily, I picked Minwoo and Clark. Clark, not the greatest round. Minwoo had a great round of 6 under. And Rio had an elite approach. Didn't have the hottest driving accuracy day, but these guys are all like the core of what we were looking for yesterday. Remember, I was saying go with guys who are hitting, driving the ball well, and generally great approach guys. These guys are all that positional approach type guy, and that's kind of what we've been seeing the first few rounds of the season. Like, it's been that positional style golf. Torrey Pines was like that because of how firm it was, and we saw that. I mean, I saw that when I was out there this past week, that it was the driving accuracy was going to correlate to success this week. So I guess that's a little bit more of what we're looking at for tomorrow and for Sunday, hopefully. So let's look at the wave scoring. Let's see how it played today. Where are we? Hole by hole. All right, there we go. So yeah, again, the morning played easier today. About a stroke and a third. A stroke and a third easier. Ended up being easier than it was in the morning today than it was yesterday. So crazy. It's like we try to get all cute with these wins, but the morning just played easier. And tomorrow, I do think the morning wave is going to play significantly easier. So look what we have here in the morning wave, Saturday morning. It seems like it's going to be the same levels of winds all day, but the gusts in the PM really pick up. Hold on. Fitz is driving on 17. Let me just watch it. He's off the tee. It's strong in there. That looks like it's really good. It's over the green. Don't go in the water. What did he hit off the tee? That was like the most through the green I've seen on 17 this week. It hit the front of the green and went way over. Hopefully he could chip that because that would be an impossible 2-putt from there. Fitz should be at like 10 under right now. Nonetheless, 7 under is fine. So back to the weather. The gusts are deeper in the PM. The pressure is deeper in the PM. I think the morning guys, not rocket science, are going to go out and make their hay and get low earlier in the morning. I think you got to stack at least 4 guys from that morning wave on Saturday. And I did note when I was out there, I don't know if you saw it in the notes, but even the smallest gust I felt to feel it, and I felt it to be significantly more difficult. So with that being said, I'm going with the morning wave guys for tomorrow. Stat wise, let's bring the screen back up and look at some stats for tomorrow. You could see how much the approach correlated to success. I'm sorting this by this is round 2 score, and look at how solid these guys are on approach. Obviously they're green elsewhere too, have some are hot putters, but I do think the driving, same thing as yesterday. Like I'm repeating myself, but the driving accuracy is going to set up approach. So the key players that I'm looking for are guys going off early as possible who showed at least one good round of driving accuracy, and they don't have to have great approach rounds. They just have to be generally plus approach players. So I'm looking at accurate guys plus approach players, and not just good wedge players, just good approach players, because you have to hit some long irons here at TPC Scottsdale. You can't just be a positional wedge merchant. So that's what I'm going for. Early guys, driving accuracy, setting up the approach. Let's look at the DraftKings contest, and there was one that I liked early. I think it was this one, this $3 11 max. For $33, you can have a chance to have a nice percentage of the entries, because only 396 entries, and if you have a nice tight core, you could win $300 with ease off of $33. So it's not likely, but there's a real chance that you can do that if you have a tight core. Put in $33, max enter this contest, and you get 2 or 3 or 4 in that top 10. You could win $200, $300, nice 20x ROI. Or sorry, not 20x ROI, more like 10x ROI. So I like this contest for tomorrow for those low entry guys that I kind of fit into, because I don't have the most money in the world. Maybe one day. So that's the contest we're gonna go with. But we got some other stuff coming with the showdown projections. They will be up. And let me bring these codes up, because it's free and you're gonna get it free with the Super Bowl this week. The Super Bowl is this week. I don't know if you know. I don't even know who's going to win. If you know who's going to win, please tell me. But this is just PGA, just the content only. You're going to get these showdown projections. You're going to get the stone. You're going to get optimizer if you want. This is, if you can copy and paste, this is just content. This is PGA with the optimizer. And this is everything, all sports. So if you want Super Bowl this week for free, code boots, or just copy and paste that code in the. Did Matt Fitz go in the water? He went in the water long. That's insane. He went long in the water. Whatever. That's upsetting. He's gonna shoot now. He's gonna be 6 under and shoot even par today. Hurts. So let's talk showdown projections. Let's talk stone for tomorrow. These will be up in a few hours, probably like 2 hours. So definitely take a look at these. And for the stone, definitely some interesting stuff on the stone today. Like our guy Minwoo, we had him as a play, and he was also a high leverage play in here. So definitely check that. And Siwoo Kim, I told you guys to look at the tap delta. It didn't pay off for Corey Connors, but Siwoo Kim had a really high tap delta, and look what he did today. Had the round of the day. So use this stone to your advantage. I'll bring it up one more time. Copy and paste this if you can. Get it all for free. It can only help you, and it can help me help you. Like I said, if you do that now, you're going to get boots for free next week. And I probably shouldn't say that, but you're going to get boots for free next week if you do that now. So get to the site. I guess that leads us to a guy that I'm on. One player that I am on. Who is it? I already know who it is. I'm not going to try to tease it. I'm going to type it. JT Poston is the one player that I am on. JT Poston fought 30 on the back nine, but I love what he is doing right now. He's striping. He's 27th off the tee, 36 on approach, T33 in driving accuracy, and JT Poston is generally a good middle iron player. So that's kind of what I'm saying. He is only 1 under. That means he's going to have an early tee time, go out in the common conditions, build off of that back nine he posted today. So JT Poston is surely the one guy that I am on for tomorrow. Let's look at some week-long plays, see how we've been doing so far. This was my week-long lineup or week-long plays that I had on the site. I just got mine up here. I'll zoom in a little bit. Some good, some bad. I'm not going to talk through everyone. Matt Fitzpatrick treating us well. Victor Hovland made the cut. Rico, I believe, made the cut. DB made the cut. Sam Burns did not make the cut. So this core did really, really solid. I'm really happy with this core that we had. And then the 10K, I mean, it's what I'm ranking 2 players. Don't care about that. I did say I didn't like Xander Schauffele though, but I had to, I guess, rank him because he was the only option. There was only 2 guys. Matt Fitzpatrick is chipping. Let's see if he does anything cool. That looks tasty. Fall right. He's gonna have a 15-footer for par, hole high. 9K range, got Sam Burns wrong. Cam Young played fine. Fitzy, obviously solid. Hovland, fine. Can have a great weekend. 8K range, okay. 2 out of 4. And then 7K range, fairly solid except for Thorbjorn Olesen. 6K range, we have to talk about the 6K range because Pavone put up a fight. Pavone put up an absolute fight, and then he fell apart. Reliano Grillo bogeyed the last to miss the cut. And then John Parry. I know Tambo was on him too. And then outrights. Oh, I don't have him on here. But you guys know the outright situation. We got Matt Fitz for a 50-1 sweat over the weekend. If he gets in, I mean, I thought he was going to be around 9, but I really need him to get in around 7, even though like 5, I think, is still live. And then tomorrow. This was yesterday's slate plan. I already talked about some guys that we liked. We had a really solid slate plan today. We had Minwoo Lee in there. We had Siwoo Kim in there. Definitely, if you paired some of these right, could have won some money for sure. So that will be up in the near future, probably in around 35 minutes or so. So that about wraps it up. Hopefully Fitzy can finish strong. Hopefully we can have a nice showdown slate. So get to the site, use those codes in the description, and help me help you. What can I leave you with? What can I leave you with for the song of the day? Song of the day, A Grave Mistake by Ice Nine Kills. You guys know the deal. As always, let's ship it. Peace out.